Alright, here we go. Back again at this fucking whack game known as Automation. Last time we left off, I made a cursed card that I don't even remember the name of. I believe it was like Forever Cursed something. Yeah. Utility and Power. That's where things are going to change. So you might be thinking, what's going to change about it? Well, it's utility and power. This time, we're going to go for a little bit more of a sporty type thing here. So this shouldn't take as long since I already have the car concept. So, first things first. Clone the car trim. Sure. This will take, this is a clone. And we're going to work on this. Alright. So, okay, yeah, this is not the first thing you want to see. Is that. So first things first. Well, actually, let me also just for, what was it called? Cursed, yes. Oh, so it already cloned it. So this is a, okay. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it more sporty. Am I tripping out here? Like, what's going on? Ooh. I got 30 minutes. I just got a text. I got 30 minutes. It's time to speedrun this shit. Ready? Oh no. Okay. Huh. So if I'm using a clone, I can't change, like, the block or the head, but I can change. Okay, so got it. Well, so these first things first. The engine becomes definitely over square. So we're going to lose a bit of displacement, but I have a feeling it's going to be for the best. Because we're going to get more horsepower. Or I guess the willingness to rev will be greater, stuff like that. Well, that depends on, there's a lot of things. Basically, we're trying to rev this bad boy up. And yeah, you can see the stress point is no longer, like, we can go higher. We can go higher, and we can make power higher, and that's the idea. But this isn't going to be the be-all end-all engine either. This is going to be just, you know. So it starts to, it screams a little bit earlier than I thought. I guess I wish I could do like 75.750, but for this, I'm thinking like no turbo. We don't want turbo lag. We want responsiveness. This thing is pretty light. It's also going to make it cost less, funny enough, the sports one. We'll see. Right now it does. And it weighs less. But, so it's going to stay carbureted because that's just where we're at, right? God, I really, that rev needs to be greater. But it's like, I don't want to, like, okay, so God, so we'd really, what, 5,800, 6,000. Yo, yeah, I guess in that case we really will be bringing down the stroke specifically for this. So the horsepower and the torque, this thing is not going to be faster per se. It's going to have less horsepower. It's not for the utility, it's for sport, it's for fun. But we haven't even messed with, like, everything there is to mess with at this point. Still don't know why I can't do catalytic converter. That's weird. So obviously, oh god, this thing looks awful. First things first. Honestly, okay, so this is sport. This isn't like high-end performance. This is sport. We could make a high-end performance one later, but for now we want just sport. So I think obviously short cast is where we're gonna hang. Like, we could do air, we could do tubular, but it's like, you know, not really feeling that. Let me mess with this. See. Okay. God, the cam, it's still already at 6K, and we haven't even done anything. Okay, clearly compression. We got a lot of compression. We're gonna make this like a, say 9-to-1 is a good start. Carbs, big restriction right now. Throttle response would be cool, so I think we're gonna go with the twins. We could even do quad. Or alternatively, Like 2 barrels is nothing to sneeze at. Because I feel like they would be more... I feel like they'd be... Oh, DCOE though. But remember, DCOE, that's going to be for like the high performance, like we're going fast. This is just sportier. I gotta remember that. So let's see. God, the single... Again, just sport. I just have to keep reminding myself, like I'm really having to balance it here. Like 2 barrels is nothing to sneeze at. But oh god, yeah, alright. Like it's not too practical, but 2 barrels makes more sense to me than say like 2 or 4 1 barrels. So we'll go 2 barrels. Like maybe it's a bitch to tune, but hey, it's cool. It's not high performance, it's just a little sporty. Let's see how it sounds. Hey, not bad. Not bad. I like it better than the other one, that's for sure. So, I really don't like that we had that 1% stress, so it's gonna bug me forever. But yeah, this thing's gonna have to be obviously completely tuned different. The whole thing's gonna be different, but really it's not like, sure, it's gonna have way less torque and way less power, but that's not really what we're... There it is. I figured it was a little too rich because it had that whole turbo tune. Look at that. There comes the power. I knew it existed. Oh god, it'll keep making power. I was hoping that... Oh well, it's gonna be one of those. You're gonna have to shift it right at peak power, which sucks, but it's kind of the way it is. Because this is just sport, not super performance, so it's just gonna be... Oh, there you go. Two. Okay, so basically, we've lost like 260 foot-pounds, which kind of sucks. But again, this is... I believe it's still lighter than the other one. Now I don't even know, but... So obviously... This would just be like... The trim would be like cursed sport. Sport and responsiveness. Is that how you spell that? I don't think it is. I don't even know if I want to use that word. Like sport and I just always want to write utility, but it's not utility. It's like sport and I mean, just for me, I'm just gonna say like higher RPM. That's really kind of what we're going for here. Oh yeah, I guess it's pretty important, huh? Let's see how it's gonna sound the same, right? It's still a torque monster because it's just not revving that high. But again, that's okay. Like typically, you know, sportier cars, you want the you want horsepower more than you do torque, in my experience. So we've got, what is it, 98 octane it can run on? I don't know why we're living in like super leaded world, but so we can. So why don't we just like send it, see what we can get. Yeah, advancing the timing is definitely not really the play here. Trying to... The fuel economy, I think, is better, at least on the engine itself, if I remember correctly. Yeah, compression's like, I think... Like, compression's not really going to get us anywhere. I mean, we did hit that 300 foot-pound number. Like, it's good. Compression is good. Like, the issue just is that we're not getting much out of it. And the cam, like, you can push the cam, but, I mean, just look. You can see what's going on. Like, imagine if we could rev higher. Like, the fuel economy is going to go down, but I'll be honest. This car's never really been about the fuel economy, has it? And hey, look at that. It's right in the sport range, right at, like, 69, huh? So now, this is important because now we have, like, the torque and the horsepower are almost exactly the same. Which is nice because it's like the, you know, you hit that max torque of 4,800, and then once you hit that torque, as soon as you're coming out of that torque, the horsepower picks up, so it should feel pretty consistent, which is what I was hoping for. I want to rev this thing so high, but that's for the next model. Oh yeah. Well, actually, it doesn't really, you don't get much more up there. Okay, well, then in that case... to get that stupid stress thing out of my face, then maybe I'll do it. But now we have so much, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. We have so much, octane to play with. Fuel efficiency, dead. But, you know, no one's buying this car for the fuel efficiency, I don't think. And at least I hope. Okay, so that's about where it needs to be. I don't think we'll be playing with that. I mean, at this point, we could just push compression to get as much as we can out of it. But I don't foresee us getting much more out of this. Well... Yeah, I think we've hit the limit of our parts. Which means, just for fun, we could just... watch... Oh god, that's not quite. Look at that. 10-1. This thing. And what was it before? 7-1? Look, we're in it for sport, not utility. And we're still not revving that high. I do wonder what the throttle response difference is. Also, why can't I slap... I don't know why I want to slap a catalytic converter on it, but I think it's like... the fucking... What the hell? My bank branch temporarily closed? Fucking email scared me for a second, good lord. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, what's up? Why can't I put a catalytic converter on it? It's not the... I'm afraid to click this. What's your problem? Oh, it's a car. Yeah, I probably should get on that, huh? So yeah, we'll call that good. We got that 6K. Seriously, why can't I put the cat on it? It's fucking bugging me. So the body, we're going to do the one that has the cover over the... Yes. Aerodynamics, baby. Uh-oh. Bitch! Bitch, you did not just crash my game. Well, that's a first. I've never had this game crash. No, do not close OBS. No. That is a first. Well, let's just hope it doesn't fuck up. I like that I'm on a tight schedule, and then it's like, hey, fuck you, man. Can't believe that. I guess I can believe that, because funny enough, I was watching a video of this game not that long ago, and I saw the same thing happen, and I was like, damn. Do you remember when 30 minutes used to feel like a long time? Because I remember thinking, like, 30 minutes, oh my god, like, that's a long-ass time, and now, a long time is, like, 2 hours. Once you say, like, oh, it's 2 hours, I'm like, yeah, that's a long time. Like, an hour isn't really that long to me anymore. Okay, let's see what it saved. I mean, I hope it fucking saved. Don't make me yell at you, bitch. It did. Okay, we're good. And it saved this, too, so it just crashed. Right. Moving onward. Car's got to be a different color, obviously. It's not Dugong Pokemon color. Look, people think red is sport, so I'm going to make it red. But just so you know, I don't like red. Like, red is not a color I'm a fan of, ever. But, well, maroon is cool, which is why... It's like, this isn't, like, super vibrant, like, I don't know, classic red Miata, but it's pretty red. And the exhaust, like, you know, technically the engine is smaller, so the exhaust should be a little smaller. But I don't think that it warrants having, like, a brand new design on the back or anything like that. Wheels. Obviously, the wheels are important. But, I don't remember, it's sport, not, like, the highest performance. So, you know, like, people... Like, sometimes you can pass this as being sporty. But, honestly... Yeah, ugh. You know, I think as far as sport goes, I think this passes the buck. I think those will be good enough. It's not what it was, so. And honestly, I don't think it should have that many different defining features. It's literally just like engine different. And see, that's the thing. Since there's going to be a performance model, that's when I think I'm going to change up like a lot of the suspension. But for now, I think that, I mean, maybe, you know what? Because the other engine's going to be small too. It's just going to have a lot more power. And this is still going to be front-wheel drive. And it's not a turbo, though. This is false advertising. And really, it makes me fucking sick that you would ever think I would do something like that. So we're going to get rid of that. Try to. There it goes. There's got to be something that just says, like, sport. Oh, you're gonna make me write it. I can do that. Possibly. Wait, I just realized. just going back. So I can't change... Huh. Okay, so the next one that I do, I'm probably gonna have to make a brand new engine because I want to change the valve train. Like, the pushrod isn't really gonna cut it. Like, this is simply a better, sportier version. Oh god, these letters suck. S L M N. Bitch. Yes, I am done with the S. Please. There. I don't like that I don't know the exact size. I wish I could, like, set a number and then just know that they were the perfect size instead of just being like, this is close enough. I don't know why I'm so sniffly. It's just sometimes around this time of year, I get this way, and I think it's kind of cedar. Yeah, I think the S is a little big, but I guess that's okay. It gives it character. So yeah, this is, again, it's simply sport. I think as far as suspension goes, the only thing I'm really going to change is, like, pretty sure, like, I'm going to give it independent front suspension. I don't know, but the rear, not quite yet. We're not there yet, right? I don't think. Guess you could give it like a, you give it a lip or something. That'd be kind of funny. Like, oh, it's sporty, because it's like in a way, like, I haven't said it yet, but really, I'm just trying to make a car that will, like, scam the customer, right? Like, oh, this is sporty, and it's like, like, it's better. It's like, is it really? Also, how do you make things wrap? Like, because they used to go boom, and they would kind of, like, I don't know, wrap around the front, whereas they're not really doing that. That's not it. That's definitely not it. I'm not used to the way this game works now. Oh boy, I think I fucked it up. Well, okay, yeah, see, like, that's not gonna cut it. Try that again. Well, seriously though, how do I make it rap? What's going on here? Hold on, I need to respond to a text. There we go. Hope you like the music. I think it's pretty solid. But really, so how do I get this thing to snap or whatever? We're rap. Like, look at that. I just wanted to go whoop and then rap. Please do it. Like, you'd make me so happy if you just snapped or rapped. I don't know. Nah, that ain't it. Like, kind of like that, but like, just do it yourself. Wait, is this it? Scale. Oh, God. This is... I'm scared, Dad. Yeah, my brother's got it. That's a good title for this. Young adult plays game. Incredible outcome. Like, that's basically... He's not wrong. Like, can you see this? I'm failing every time I try to do anything. Oh, how the fuck did they mean for you to do this? Like, I'm really trying to... Like, that's kind of it, but that's just not what I want. Like, I'm sure those who are watching understand, like, what my... Oh god, please don't do that. I'm feeling so stupid, and it's something that used to be so easy, so, like, what the fuck? Oh, Lord. How did that happen? This is just... Yeah, I said incredible outcome, but really this is not incredible. This is incredibly stupid. I guess I'll have to just do more testing on this, because it is not snapping in the way I would hope it would, or in the way it did, I suppose. But all this, you know, all this fuss is just for some stupid lip on a car that sucks. But, you know, I would just hope that it would snap. Like, what is this? Like, I don't like align to what, right? Oh, God. Why do I keep thinking that's gonna... Yep, that's definitely not it. Son of a bitch. Okay, done. Wasted too much time on this. Like, this, nobody gives a shit about this, and frankly, neither do I. Like, see, like, it hurts because I know the way it used to work. Like, you would do that, and then at that edge, you would just wrap and snap right to that edge right there. But oh well. I guess that's just the way it is. Gotta get that front down for us. I'll do anything for you, babe. I don't know about these stickers, though. Where's decals? Like the hood scoop? We're not quite to the hood scoop yet. Oh shit, what if... Oh shit, it had... Well, see, now mine is unique. This will be like the defining feature. The sport version has squiggly yellow thing. The non-sport version has not squiggly, but more like rough. There we go. Yeah, I mean, again, this is for the cheap people. Okay. However, you shift this one. You shift this MF, but it's still a 4-speed. That's the kicker. The diff. Honestly, I think we go viscous LSD. However, Like, whenever we go for the full one, it's going to be geared. If I remember, the Corvette, like the C5 at least, has a viscous LSD, so that'll be our marketing scheme. As for this top speed stuff, I'll get there soon. The compound. Honestly, I think now that we have so much or so little power, which, like, what was it, like 300? Almost 280. So it's like, basically, I don't think we're gonna need those fat ass tires. Front recommended width. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, we're really gonna, like, 500 foot-pounds versus not even 300. Or maybe it is 300, or they're close. So honestly, God, now it just looks dumb. Tell you what, we're gonna have to play with the offset a little to get it to where I'd want it to be. Because this doesn't have a body kit yet. I'm telling you, the performance one, this is just like the in-between child. I'm just testing, right? This is a mine child. Also, we want the rim diameter to be greater. Like 17s, perhaps. And we want to kill the sidewall as well as we can, because, you know, we want it to be a bit sportier. We don't want it to completely roll over, which it still is. That's still far too much sidewall. But again, this thing isn't like insane. It's just going to be... this will be good, I think. Like 225. The thing is, though, now it's like, do we, like, what's the best? We want, yeah, it's gonna be, we're gonna go medium compound. Like this, again, it's not that, it's just the sport model. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. And also, you know what, these are mags, for sure. They definitely cost more, and they weigh more. Oh boy. Alright, maybe they're just steel. Cheap. The brakes. Now braking, I forget which one is ours. The brakes are actually sufficient. We can use these fat drums still. We can get away with it. However... now we're a bit over braked in the rear. So I guess the choice is... So maybe, okay, so since the front end's going to be completely different anyway, I think we're going to have to bring the compound down. That should be, I think, okay. But then we're going to have to go for just solid disc in the... vented. Okay. Yeah. Tell you what. Bump those pads up. Like, I'm sorry. The rear is going to be a little over powerful. The rear could lock up. Nobody likes that. Soundtrack's looped. Boy, you can't be doing that to me. Hold up. Let me hit you with... Ooh, I think this might be a little... Yeah, it shouldn't be too loud, I don't think. I think we're good. Yeah, I think this will suffice. Okay. Anyway, so... Yeah, so I think the rear brakes are going to be a little too powerful. Wait, is this... That's biased towards the rear. We've already... Yeah, okay, that's what I... No one wants the rear locking up. Then again, it's like front-wheel drive, so would that be kind of cool? Yeah, it's kind of cursed. Well, hey, that was the idea, right? Semi-clad? Yeah, basically. We don't need that off-road skid tray. Downforce? Yeah, that's about what I would expect, but hey. Still right? Yes, yes, yes. No. Definitely not that. Okay, well now, I just realized I have to go here to change the suspension. Right? Or is it here? Ah, I think I've come into the issue. So basically, I gotta redo the whole thing if I'm gonna want to be changing that. Okay, fine. In that case, this is gonna be scuffed. This is scuffed version. This is just like, you know, gone wrong. We're gonna make the premium one. That's the premium one comes at the end. You will see. Huh. Active sport, like, sorry, bud. Okay, however, we're going gas monotube. For sure. Sway bars, like, I guess I don't want to say race. I mean, we'll see. What does the game hit with sport? Yeah, that's as slammed as low as it can go. Yeah, probably should be, honestly. So, if it of course it's gonna. That's at slow speeds. That's not so awful. I've seen worse. How do you see high speed? Can you not? Could have sworn there was one that's like steering high. Oh, there it is, steering fast. So yeah, it's gonna forever tend to understeer, but that's kind of okay. Power versus traction manual. That's a fucked up looking graph. I don't like that graph. But again, I gotta go. Oh yeah, power steering. Did I already have it hydraulic? Hydraulic ABS, yeah, sure. Yeah, the sport one, their performance, that's gonna be something. You guys you'll love it. All 0% of you will love it. And it might even be all-wheel drive. We will see. So the top speed, that's a little ambitious. Because with the 500 foot-pounds of 400 something horsepower, we got the 140. We could have gotten to like 160, I believe. However, the estimated top speed 173. You think so? I'll meet you in the middle with 160. And even then, I think like let's try 150. I tell you what, let's make it a 5-speed. So let's see, let's try to imagine this in your head. Yeah, first gear lasting to 53 seems fucked up. Out of a 5-speed. That's where, but then again, with that, we have 300 horsepower. I would like it to last to like 45. But then the wheel spin is just out of this world. Yeesh. So it seems like, yeah, we have to raise this to cut that wheel spin. But then now they think about it. First gear, all the way to 50. You're like, what? You're at 6k RPMs at 51 miles an hour, right? That sounds pretty wild. In first, and then you shift the second, and the second's not pretty short. You don't stay in it that long. It's a long second gear, dude. Like, I just don't like how, like, it's gonna increase wheel spin, but dude, like, let it end at like 45. But then I just want to, like, can I just take second with my finger and go, Like, I want to move second. I don't like where second is. Because that means, like, you shift in and then you would just go 45 and then 50, 60. Like, I want second gear to end at like 80 without doing this. Yeah, it doesn't, like, that's to me, like, but 170, like, so it's like basically at that point you are, fifth gear is obviously cruising. Like cars like the Miata, I would know, Fifth gear is just for, like, you can gun that thing out to, like, 100, whatever, 30, I don't know, never done it yet. But so you're telling me the third gear's top speed is 100. And then third will have to last me all the way up to 134? Like, this seems ludicrous to me. But then look at that wheel spin. Like, the gearing's gonna kill this car. Like, I am sure of that. Whatever. Let's see. We'll see what it do. Like, okay, so let's say wheel spin is 74, and then just for shits, 225. Remember that. It does kill it in second gear, but then you're. I don't want that stupid. Okay. 46%. So say I bump it to 10 up. Yeah, sure. Tell you what, I'll let that go. Yeah, gearing really is kind of my weak spot for sure. And now I figured that this would be an issue. But this thing is never, you know, never really known for its superb braking. The front wing angle, like, how does that work? Does it only work because I put one on, or like... Oh shit, it do. And technically I don't even have a rear wing, so does the game... Oh, so I guess it does look to see, because that's not changing anything. Well, and now it's an oversteer territory at fast speeds. But that's the rear, and like, I can't... Because if I do this... Yeah, that's what I thought. So what if I really just make the front... Yeah. So basically, it's just there for aesthetics, and it puts you in the sporty fun, like, I'm gonna drift this thing, but it's FF, I'm like, cursed. So you're just gonna die. So, oh well. It does make it happier down here, though. Tell you what. So it weighs 2,500 pounds. It makes me wonder how much this weighs. 2,500 pounds. Oh, I don't even know if I had to click on it. 2,500 pounds. So it is lighter. 6931. 6931, remember that. 6931. 6931. Remember that. Oh. So technically it's even balanced a bit better. Which I guess would be due to the smaller engine, I would guess. I don't think there's... I guess the brakes are still big. Yeah, that's pretty light. That's for power to weight, looking really good. It's just I hope the grip is there. I know I made the tire smaller, but that was just, you know, it's kind of the nature of the beast. So let's put this bitch in beam. Oh, I didn't name it in the game. Let me go do that. So this song is not like, what is this weird Yoshimitsu remix? Okay, Forever Cursed. I'll do this, watch. Quote, sport. Sport model. How's that? Like, it's the sport model, eh, guys? And then everybody in the office goes, we only added a couple things and the idiots are buying it. That's what this is. Export car. Yeah, I'm definitely, like, I'll definitely have a better framework for the next version of this thing, because in my head, I was like, I got the perfect idea. And then as I've kind of come here to work on it, I've been like, you know, maybe not my best work, honestly, but, you know, it's kind of how it be. Let me plug in my controller real fast for Beam. There we go. You hear that? Did that come through? I wonder if that fun sound came through. Or happy sound, I don't know what to call it. But yeah, let me open up Beam now. Has an update, you son of a bitch. How do I just say launch it anyway? I want to play my goddamn game. Oh, it's already done. Well, I guess you can listen to fucking Eddie's theme for a moment while I get this bad boy loaded. I also need to optimize beam. You know, I'm learning right now that I really need to, surprise, I really need to put some effort into this beforehand. But then at the same time, it's like I'm having fun, right? And that's kind of what it's about. Well, what it's not about is when it says updating and then 100% and then it doesn't open up. Not really. Doesn't feel too good. What if I fucking... Dude, can I just be an elite hack and then just bypass it, you think? Watch this. Boom, I'm a genius. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I say. Alright, tell you what. I really... Oh, as soon as I... Typical. As soon as I open up, like a picture, because I was like, oh, we're just going to talk, I guess, because clearly this doesn't want to load. I was going to open up a meme picture while we talk, but seems like Beam has decided to comply. Stop resisting, please comply. Here it is. And we'll take this one to the track. You know, we need to compare. Yeah, I really click here to acknowledge. Yes. Oh, damn it, it's loading. This is why people edit their videos. And it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I don't really think this process is too worthy of an edit. It's just like, look, I'm just here playing Beam, just chilling. I mean, technically this is something you should stream, but I don't know, man. I think the whole, like, being on Wi-Fi really kind of deters me from streaming this, or I probably would be right now. Okay, how do I acknowledge that? Just like that? Okay, sweet. Should have done that last game. Or I guess last time. So anyway, music off. Yeah, sure. There's my specs for anybody who wants to know, apparently, because it's just what should pop up when I open up Beam. There it is, Forever Cursed Sport model. So yeah, as I now know, I'm going to have to change the whole platform next time I do this because it was unhappy. Apparently I can't change this. Oh god, that red really didn't translate well, but it really did get the point across. Alright, let's give it a shot. Yeah, now it revved. Still kind of got that diesel, you know, at that low RPM, but... Oh yeah, those gears are long. Too long. I don't know if it's the gearing, but it's definitely the final gear ratio is a little... I hope this isn't too loud. I don't think it should be. Like if I go, you know... If I... Yeah, it's a little on the loud side. Let me adjust it. I mean, you got the sound, you got the idea. That's better, I think. Okay, so yeah, still understeers like a pig. Definitely, like, no surprise the tires are not as big, but also it turns in better. Yeah, its first to second is not good, but honestly, if, like, say you were just like racing around. Okay, well, history repeats itself, it would seem. But let's see what it do. Since the top speed is set higher, the acceleration is definitely weaker, and it's in the torque band, and then it transitions into the whatever you want to call it, the horsepower from the torque. So that's, yeah, it's definitely not going to reach that hop Yeah, it definitely is not gonna steer at high speeds. It definitely needs either like some downforce or, well, it's also just a suspension. I want to be like, oh, it needs downforce, it needs bigger tires, which it does need bigger tires, but at the same time, the platform is kind of boned with the whole solid force, solid. I keep want to say solid 4, but it's on all 4 corners. That doesn't even make sense. It's just that there's solid. God damn it, solid axle in the front and the rear. What am I talking about? This thing is just screaming. Yeah, I should have definitely paid more attention to the gear graph and just looked at what RPM it'd be at when I shift, so at least I would know if you're in the torque band or not. And I didn't even do that. Yeah, I'd say the wheel spin is acceptable. Braking is, I'll tell you, the braking is definitely better. Like, it handles better. At these speeds, it handles better. It handles better, it seems like the shifting is better, it's the whole thing's better. Like, it's got an LSD now, instead of just being locked or open. So the LSD is definitely helping. I can tell. The brakes are much better. You can just see right there how quickly I decelerated, so that's cool. And the weight distribution is a bit better, but I can't say I necessarily can tell that it is. And also the front and rear tires, the disparity in their size is not the same. And that is obvious. Yeah, I think the high performance model is definitely going to be all-wheel drive. Like, I think it can really go from being kind of a cursed thing like this to something really, really awesome. Because I told you, I think this thing has potential. I wouldn't be back here if I just was like, oh, fuck this is lame. No, here we are. Like, get the wheel spin under control, maybe use some slicker tires. And then, like, you know, the suspension, like, again, this is just, I forget what company it's supposed to be, like Wizard brand. I don't remember what that's supposed to be. I forgot what I said. God, this thing would be kind of a dog to drive, but the acceleration feel alright. Anyway, yeah, the company, this is just their budget release, right? Like, people are like, oh, the other one, like, it has so much potential. Look at all that torque, look at all that power. And they're like, oh, we'll release a sport version, watch this. And then they do, and it does have things that make it more sporty. But then at the end of the day, it's still the same thing. It has less power, so you don't get to have that fun, straight line feeling. Like, the other ones for torque monsters, I just want to, like, oh my god, I'm going so fast, and as the gearing's so low, you just accelerate like crazy. But this one has the, you know, definitely more mild-mannered, I think, and controllable. Like, it's just gonna wheel spin. It's just, again, like, front-wheel drive, it's just, like, what did you expect, is all I'm gonna say out of this. Like, it's what you would expect. But yeah, the next one is gonna have, like, independent suspension. It's gonna be dope. The kids are gonna be like, wow, that's so lit. Yeah, tire's definitely small, but man, when all 4 wheels, independent suspension, front and rear, and then, like, it's gonna be, the next one is gonna be, like, you could hardly even call it the same car at that point. Yeah, so it seems like once you get this thing under control and you figure out how to work it, definitely do go. Like, the other one right about now would be maxing out. But yeah, we can still keep going. This one is definitely more, I hazard to say realistic, but I think as far as, like, the gearing goes, okay, yeah. I think, having more, there's that weight distribution. I think this one definitely is more realistic out of something you would expect to see out of a real car, at least. Like, the gearing feels way more realistic, instead of topping out at, like, 40. Again, I do like the gearing. From second to third, third to fourth, fourth to fifth. Man, first to second, like, come on. Like, let's make, I guess, first a little, whoops, shorter. But, yeah, okay, so my review is, oh, when did this happen? My review is, it definitely feels sportier, for sure. Like, no doubt about it. No, don't click that. However, I do want to take it to the drag strip, because this is, I mean, I think this is going to be the obvious contrast of a car that is not meant to drag race. The other one is kind of meant to drag race. This is the type of car where if you took this, people would just be like, I'm gonna mod it. I'm gonna put that other big engine in that would bolt right up to the body because that's how it be. They're like, oh, the older engine will bolt right up. So then they would just do that. They would just engine swap it and then just mod it and make it have bigger tires, basically. But I don't know. Look, this car is definitely a meme, but it's also more controllable. I think it's better gas mileage, better weight distribution, and it's lighter. Like all around, I think this would be a way more pleasurable car to drive. It's definitely kind of leaving cursed realm in a way, which maybe that's what it's about. Maybe it can't be forever cursed. Maybe due to my intrinsic nature, I just can't make it cursed. Which is why I showed up, is to make it cursed. It seems got the guts. I'm high. Seems like I could be a coward. So as for what we'll put it up against, I think we'll put it up that not Vanagon that I used last time. We'll bring it up against that one more time. And then we'll see how it do. Let's see. I have to reset. And we bring up the not Vanagon, but the performance version of the not Vanagon. Okay. And I can shift now, which is, I mean, I guess I could before, but, you know. Could I? You did not stage right, my friend. Let's try that again. Yeah, sometimes this can be a little bit funky with the AI. Oh, no, you bitch. Oh, yeah. Yep, see, now it's a more even match. But again, that poor boy's got the 4-speed, and... So, honestly, it's only a second slower. I mean, that's pretty impressive, and it's also not a surprise, because now, like, that time, I didn't spin my front wheels for literally 2 gears. I only spun them for a bit of the first gear, and then not much of the second, and honestly, I'm liking this one a lot more. I said the other one had charm, but I really do like this one, especially for this. Let's run it up against, just for a little bit of a comparison, let's run it up against its brethren. The utility and power model. Aptly named, I believe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there he goes. Loved it. Yeah, you maybe gapped him at the track or the strip, but meet me at the track. You couldn't corner like me. So it's a second slower, which when you're missing 250 foot-pounds and 100 horsepower, or a little over 100 horsepower, that's not that big of a gap, all things considered. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna revisit this thing, and I say I want to make like the all-out performance model next, but honestly, like that would involve like fuel injection, all that. I want to take it to like in the market what the performance model would be. Like maybe still solid rear end but independent front, and like, you know, 4 barrels. Like I want to make it, God, the other one was turbo too. It really was cursed. I want to make this one like the next one's going to be like the performance model from the company. Then I want to make one that's like the, I don't want to call it the logical conclusion, but you know what I mean. I want to make it into like effectively, I guess you could call it like the best that the aftermarket would make it into. Also, I think, can't you on the racetrack like make the AI show up? Because I just want to like have a little bit of juxtaposition. I want to have, you know, them, that other one, the old school one versus me and the new school one. But also, it's like I don't trust the AI to perform well, but we'll see. I think it'd be cool. I don't trust me to perform well. I trust myself to lock the brakes up and the wheel spin out of the corner. That's what I expect. No, you can't do that, can you? I think all you can do is just, like, you have to turn the AI on to... Yeah, that, I think I am correct, but I think I can make that work. Like, wouldn't you do this, and then you would do this? Let's see. Man, I really do wish I knew how to make the chase me. Yeah. Or hell, make him... No, I wasn't ready, you bastard. Stoner. Okay, let's give it a shot. You scuffed up my shiz. Okay, this guy is... Okay, I think he's done for. Maybe? Oh, maybe it's because I was too far. Okay, I don't want you to kill me, dude. Give me a break. I think it's too cursed for the AI. I mean, look at that. If that's not... Maybe he needs some help. Oh, shit. Whoops. Well, I guess killing him is also a good way to stop him from doing that. Alright, here, let's try this. I know there's a button where you can switch between vehicles, but I don't really know what the button is. Again, I'm very not prepared. Here, tell you what if we just have this guy run away, and then I try to chase him in the old one? That might be fun. Like, hey, run away from me, bitch. He's a coward. Yeah, this thing is not... It's too fast. I noticed that there are now turbo noises in the imported cars. Yep. On full throttle, it's not... Yeah, definitely cannot brake. I do wonder if this guy's going full throttle. One wheel peel, I'm gonna get you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely got the brake advantage. God, on just low torque alone, I can catch this dude. He overcooked it a little bit. Oh. What the hell is this shit? You going, like, you want to fight me in my part of the jungle? Watch this diff lock. Like, this is my territory. This thing is a utility. Wait, I think the whole thing last time was that this isn't off-road. That was my whole spiel. So yeah, never mind. I lied. Well, I'm not meant for this. I'm just meant for utility. But one could consider this utility. Damn, I've never been on this before. It's kind of cool. Watch this. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Now he's just on the street. So he's just like, I guess, yeah, he's not constricted to the track. He just wants to leave. Oh, no. Yeah, I've been there. The brakes are not there. This is kind of cool. The fucking me versus the boy, and the boy, Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. He do be. Yeah, on roads like this car is definitely far more of a handful than that one. Like, God, this would just suck. Like, it's cool. It'd probably feel good to accelerate, but seems like you can't quite handle the understeer. Whoops! I accidentally punted him. Yeah, other than the color, I definitely like the look of that one better with those wheels. Like, that's all it takes. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it could have served to have fatter front tires. That'd probably be a good idea. So it makes me wonder, do I want to make the next one all-wheel drive? And it's like, I kind of think I have to if I ever want to make it perform. But I think it would be like, if you can set the bias, which I believe you can, I believe I would have it still be extremely front-wheel drive oriented, and then for the, like, the best version, it's going to have to be more balanced for sure. Yeah, no, I think yeah, definitely, again, better braking, for sure. But torque win, power win. But I also don't know if he's gunning it. It doesn't... I think he is. He's also an idiot. You're going too fast, dude. He's dead! Oh! Well, I don't know how I put on these lights. Oh, that's not it. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, that's how it was gonna go. Clearly, not really meant to perform, huh? But this was fun. I mean, again, it was it's not a completely different car, but there are definitely differences. I would definitely consider it more sporty. That's why sports were in quotes. But I guess I shouldn't really end on the same shot of this car again, should I? We'll do a little bit of... There we go. Or you know what? Tell you what. I can't end it like that. I want to drive this thing. I want him to run away from me. The new guy. I'm the new kid. I'm having too much fun again. Like, I love building them, but man, do I love doing this too. Oh yeah, this is more up my alley. I'm the one under his thumb. He's got the... Yeah, braking, that would not have... even at that speed, that would not work in the utility and power. And I also just got the better stance, too. Like, I'm definitely more fitted to do this. Even though the platform is, like, intrinsically kind of screwed. Which is why I'm going to have to do some more modifying. Oof. Yeah. Yep, through handling alone, I'm catching this one. So, and... much easier. It was easier for me to catch the utility version. Sorry, it is easier for me to catch the blue utility version as the red sport version than it was to be the blue and catch the red. So this one is definitely better, I think, for sure. Same mistake, but yeah. Followed the line, pulling a little bit to the right now, not so good. Well, he died too. And in a very, very beautiful way. Oh, wow. He's still trying. I don't even... Good luck. Like, you've literally been, like, spaced... Let's see if he knows. I don't think the AI can change the... Well, whatever. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of camber issue here, but oh well. We need to figure out how to make that snap on the front, because that does not look good. But whatever. That'll be for next time. I'll do some more studying and figure some stuff out. But yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the Sport. Read it. Sport version. Sport. Next will be the performance version, and then will be like the greatest of all time. This one was very modestly changed, in my opinion. The next one will be definitely have some more substance to it than just, you know, minorly change, like the engine, and then I did change some suspension, but yeah, and the tires and whatnot, brakes. A little bit of downforce minorly, but you know, whatever. I did enjoy this, and I'll definitely be back to do it again, and whether you watch or not, I'm gonna be here. So, hey, peace, and I'll talk to y'all later.